Hello everyone, we're here with Linas right after Vitality's win 2-1 against KC. First, congratulations on securing a player spot and winning against the best team so far in your group. So how do you feel after that series?
I mean, great. It's nice to. I mean, this week was really, really important, and it's a very big relief. I mean, yesterday we won against Navi. We were kind of in playoffs. Now we are secured, and I mean, we came into the group playing for the top two, as some people would say delusional. It seemed after GX loss, but yeah, right now we are 2-1 and already looking to the next game.
Like from an outside POV, it looked like the series was completely cooked after you guys
Mhm.
after the game
Yeah.
one. KC was just looking better everywhere, but what happened for you to look so much better in game 2 and 3?
I mean, I think in game one we just made the mistake of. I mean, we had kind of weak fighting champions early, I think, and they played their matchups well, and it was very hard to find windows. And after that, like once you find one window, you can find another, and then they just kept snowballing, because I mean they're a good team. So yeah, so just had to focus on the next game. Honestly, like in the game, I already started thinking at some point about the next game, and just bounce back for the next games because it starts from zero again.
Okay, so it was just about draft or
I mean, the gameplay, of course, didn't wasn't great. I mean, they played good. We played not good, and especially like it just snowballed, and the game was cooked.
okay. So are you truly coming in this summer split with a renewed confidence and new dynamics overall? Like, can we finally expect VIT to show those kind of results in a consistent way? Because it honestly feels from an outside POV that like this team is always giving you a little glimpse of hope before
Hmm.
taking it back, right? So
Yeah, I mean, it was the same from even my perspective, right? Like, it always looks like we are going up like every split, and then like suddenly we're like down. I mean, I think right now we have a great group of people. We have good players. We're working really well so far together. And the scrims have been going, I would say, very well compared to previous splits,
okay.
especially. I feel like we're making a lot of progress. So I mean, I just hope that it keeps going this way, and that right now we don't stop and suddenly we're not like, because sometimes you win some games and suddenly you're like a bit lackluster, you like
Yeah,
start.
it can
I
get
wouldn't, I would,
situational.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't, I wouldn't say slacking, but you like pass on some details. So I just hope that we keep like going up and up and up.
So this match must have had a double meaning for you since you were playing against your former team and two of your former teammates, right? I
Yeah.
don't want to bring up any
Uh huh.
uncomfortable period for you, so if you don't want to talk about it, feel totally free to tell me, and that's okay. But I wanted to know when you see the difficulties you've gone through with Vitality since your arrival, do you have
Hmm.
any sour feelings or regrets while watching Casey's results since last summer and thinking that maybe you could have been the closer or the yike of this team?
No, not really, because I mean, I think that especially when I entered the LEC, I was definitely not as good and not as confident as I feel now. I think I've made a lot of progress, and I mean, in Vitality, I've worked with a lot of great people, especially coaches, with for which I actually like really, really wanted to join up with them.
Yep.
And I think I'm making a lot of progress. And regarding KC, I mean, I don't feel kind of. It's fun to play them because they're a good team and they have a hyped fan base, and at the same time, it's former teammates. And winning a match against them is big because it's a good team, right? Like it's winning against G2 or Fnatic.
Yep.
But really, just of course, as I said, more fun to win against ex teammates, right? You can maybe meme around after, but yeah, nothing else really.
Okay. Okay, then let's discuss your time with Vitality because I feel
Hmm.
like you were one of the LFL highest prospects in the years prior to your LEC rival, and
Hmm.
you mostly known high-ranked teams throughout your real career, at least in LFL with Geo and KCB. Did you expect or imagine that the transition could be so hard on a collective scope?
I expected to start better,
Yeah,
especially when I entered Vitality in summer. I mean, I was shocked by the result, of course, but
yeah,
at the same time, um, it feels quite weird because besides the spring split, I felt like the splits are very short. Like in summer, I don't feel like I don't feel like it's my fourth split.
yeah.
Because the splits are so short. Like in summer, I played 9 games. In winter, like I barely played like 3 weeks, I think. Um, So on that front, it's like kind of weird.
So I also feel like a lot of the struggles Vitality has had recently were coming from the support role.
Okay.
I remember talking with Karzi, and he told me like had a hard time to be on the same page with you on the top
Mhm.
side. Obviously, Niski was a role swap, and I didn't go very well, right? So
Yeah.
now, do you think you finally found a good fit with Fleshy, who you already played with and won with,
Hmm.
actually?
Yeah. I mean, for sure, like with Fleshy, we're a good duo. I think he's someone. I think what's really important is to, I mean, work hard, but at the same time be open-minded. And I think it's very easy with him. I think he's improving a lot. Like when he came to the LEC, I felt like he was good, but he was missing out on some points, you
Yeah,
know. And I feel like in the last 2 weeks he has made massive progress. So I'm really proud of him, and I'm really happy. And I just hope that it keeps continuing this way. And of course, like, I mean, we can't hide the fact that if we're making changes in support, right, then something wasn't clicking and we were just not clicking
yeah, sure.
before. And now I feel like now we are just a much better group than before.
Okay. I also saw that you guys had a lot of fun when you play on stage, miming, shouting, and stuff. Is that a way for you to evacuate the pressure on stage, kind of?
Um, I mean, of course, I think most some I singing yesterday.
Yeah,
Um,
obviously.
I mean, I think that game was just cooked for Navi, and since we're, as I said, a good group, and we have players, especially Karzi, who really needs to enjoy the game and
Yeah,
enjoy playing to be at his best. I think it's by far like the fact that we have fun is the best for him. And at the same time, since we're a good group, having fun just helps, you know.
yeah.
Like it's
Create bounds.
in another way. Like for 95% of the game, we are dead serious, you know. But like, it's really important to have fun because I mean, playing on stage, that's what we want, you know.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
Now I feel like there's a lot of pressure with this roster for it to actually work out in summer. I
Mhm.
guess you heard that the Ox founder Neo said publicly that your coach's spot was on the line. So do you feel
Yeah.
like after a year and four split within the team, you might also be in danger if you don't perform this summer?
Uh, I mean, I try not to think about it. I haven't really thought. I think the split I'm doing much better, and at the same time, we just have a much better group, so it's much easier for everyone to be confident
Yep.
and overall. I mean, for me, I don't really care about the outside. You know, I just try to do my best, and I know that if I practice good and I practice good and we're doing good in scrims, I know that I can go into the game being fully confident. And I think this weekend was really nice. I felt like we had good scrims, and at the same time we put in the work, and at the same time it's just like it was very possible to not think about anything outside, and we just played the game.
And the result was there too. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so just to close the interview, it feels like VIT has always been in between the top four and the bottom of the standings of the league, right?
yeah, yeah.
Today you clearly showed that you were capable of matching the top four. So,
Hmm.
do you think it's realistic for you to actually secure a world spot in summer, or do you think a top 4 to 5 would be a good enough result? Like, what's the end goal of Vitality for this roller coaster of a year you had?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, once again, people maybe not now, but before they would think I'm delusional. After the GX loss, I mean, I came into this group, and we chose this group in order to play for the top two
Okay.
and go to the Guardian Angel bracket, you know, like have
Yeah.
second chance and play the best of five. And I mean, our eyes are on Beijing, you know. I think it's very
Okay.
doable, and I think we can definitely make it, and not only Beijing, but playing for the LEC title.
Okay.
And being delusional is good. So
So, are you delusional or are you not delusional in the end?
I mean, I'm not delusional myself, but people might think I'm delusional, and if that's the case, then so be it, you know. I
Okay.
think it's delusional until it works, you know. So one day it will
Okay.
work.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Linsas.
Thank you very much.
Hope you're not delusional.
Yeah, all
And
good. I hope as well. I hope as well.
good
Yeah.
luck for what's next.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye bye.